A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John. Standing by the cross of Jesus were his mother and his mother's sister, Mary the wife of Clopas, and Mary Magdalene. When Jesus saw his mother and the disciple there whom he loved, he said to his mother, "Woman, behold your son." Then he said to the disciple, "Behold your mother." And from that hour, the disciple took her into his home. The Gospel of the Lord. In families, our mothers were mainly seen caring for and nurturing us. They also empathize with us in times of our joy and sorrow. However, there is nothing more painful for a mother than the death of his child. Thomasians, in our Gospel reading today, we have heard about one of Jesus' final moments before his death. He was hanging on the cross after being mocked and tortured. Many of his followers, when he was preaching, healing and casting out demons, were gone and were hiding because they were afraid. However, the Blessed Virgin Mary remained at the foot of the cross of Jesus. This passage from the Gospel aligns with our church celebration today, the memorial of the 7 sorrows of Mary. I wanted to focus my reflection on this scenario. Mary remained at the foot of the cross of Jesus. I can't imagine how much pain she endured to show her maternal love to her son. Indeed, it was a from womb to tomb experience. In relation to the Gospel, Saint Padre Pio once said, "Let us bind ourselves tightly to the sorrowful heart of our Heavenly Mother and reflect on its boundless grief and how precious is our soul." Sometimes we think of our problems and struggles as greater than those others. These problems and struggles may come from our families, friends, studies, and other forms. They could be considered our crosses, which is not very easy. It is not necessary to experience a situation similar to Mary's. But the best lesson we can learn from our Gospel today is to view sorrow as a gift from God, an opportunity to grow in virtue. Instead of fleeing from our suffering, from our crosses, we are encouraged to remain at the foot of the cross. At the foot of the cross, when we look at Jesus, we will find His extreme love through His suffering. And by remaining at the foot of the cross, we also share the same love and sacrifice inherent in our Christian faith. We shall also remember that Jesus reminds us to create a community of love. He said to his mother, "Woman, behold your son," and to his beloved disciple, "Behold your mother." The passage serves as a reminder that our Christian faith is not just about individual relationships with God, but also about the communal aspect of faith, where believers are called to support and uplift one another. As believers, we ought to encourage one another in faith despite difficult circumstances, share the joys and sorrows of others, and grow in holiness together. Thomasians, by the example of the Blessed Virgin Mary, we are invited to remain steadfast at the foot of the cross of Jesus, not to become others' cross. The cross might be a sorrowful experience, but we should not forget that we can build a community of believers to support and uplift each other. I am now asking you, if you already have this amazing community, whom are you with? Do you share each other's joy and sorrows? Or have you not been able to find one yet? Well, you still have a time and will be able to imitate Mary, to remain at the foot of the cross of Jesus.